Hey everyone, welcome to Psych 305 Fun with Statistics. I'm Dr. Stephen Chu. I'll be your instructor. I know I've had a number of you before. It would be great to have you in class again. And I look forward to meeting and working with those of you who I haven't had a chance to meet before. Psych 305 is the first of a two-course sequence, which is really the cornerstone of the entire psych major. It includes the information that we expect students to know as psych majors, both this statistics and research methods. And I'll talk more about why we take statistics when we get to the first lecture. This is really just kind of to lay the groundwork for how we're going to run this course. In case you haven't noticed, things are a little different this year. So let's kind of talk about what the course is like, the syllabus and the policies and all the other good stuff. I've posted the syllabus on Canvas webpage, so it's accessible to you. And I've got my office, which I'm going to spend as little time as possible in this semester, but I'm happy to meet with you, but it's probably easier to meet over Zoom or Big Blue Button. I have my personal meeting rooms there and my office hours. If the basic upshot is that if you need to meet with me, just let me know, and I'm happy to arrange a time to meet with you. We'll probably use either Zoom or Big Blue Button, one of those two. Just set up a time. We'll set up a time, and then you can just use the link to access my personal room in either probably Zoom or Big Blue Button, and I'm happy to talk to you. Just or email me or let me know through Canvas if you need to talk. So this, as I said, is a first of a course in a two-course semester sequence meant to give you the fundamentals of research design. And by the end of this sequence, you will be able to design research and critically evaluate research, because this is what critical thinking is within psychological science. So the way this course is going to go, it's going to be essentially what's called a flipped classroom, where you're actually going to watch the lectures outside of class, and then in-class time will be used more for questions, problem solving, discussion, activities, and practice and things like that. It really can't be any other way, because I've already got a number of students who are having to take the course remotely or are already in quarantine, and so they can just take the course completely remotely. However, I will try and make the in-person classes as useful to you as possible. But you only have to attend one per week. The attendance is optional, but I will try and make it worth your while. So I've divided you up into three cohorts, A, B, and C. And so for this week, cohort A will come Monday, cohort B will come Tuesday or Wednesday, and then cohort C will come Friday. That's not set in stone. I know some of you have constraints about, preferring certain days, and that's fine. Just come on that day. Let me know. I just don't want everyone coming on one day and no one coming on a different day. So this is kind of a general dividing up into three, so we can observe physical distancing and things like that. So you only need to attend class once per week. It is optional, but I will try to make it worth your while. And there is no synchronous class that you have to pay attention to for the rest of the week. You just need to view the videos and go through the assignments. As you watch the videos, I strongly recommend taking notes on them. Treat them just like a regular lecture. Let me know if you have questions about them, because that's really going to be the main way you're going to learn in this course. It's really tempting when they're online, either not to take notes on them. That really is going to hurt your learning, because taking notes helps you stay engaged and helps you to reflect on what it is you're learning. And then it's also tempting to do other stuff while you're watching them, and that'll really hurt your learning too. So try and be fully present and take notes on these lectures as they go through. I'm going to try not to make them super long, hopefully no more than 20, 25 minutes a piece, tops. So let's see, so that's the way the class is going to go. The course objectives are kind of laid out for you already. your textbook is this one, Graviter and Wallnow, the 10th edition, the brief edition. If you can get yourself an older edition, that's fine with me. I'll be referring to it, but as long as you have some textbook, then that will be fine. The closer to the one that I'm using, probably the easier it'll be for you. We'll be using it for problems and tables and formulas. That's really mainly what it's going to be about. I'm going to stick pretty close to the book in terms of content. So you can either learn it from the book, or you can learn it from me, whichever way you prefer. I'm not going in the same order as the textbook. I'm going to skip around a little bit. I'm going to skip certain things, but then that's all in your. Or I'll give you plenty of warning as to where we're going with that. For this course, you're going to need a calculator that does two variable statistics. If you still have a TIA 83 or 84 or 80, above, that's perfectly fine. And as long as you know how to use it. If you need to purchase one, I suggest purchasing TI 36X Pro or the TI 36XS. That's all you need. Those are about $20. No need to buy a $100 graphing calculator for this course. It's just got to do two variable statistics. If you've got a calculator, you're not sure if it meets the needs, just let me know what model it is. Maybe send me a picture of it, and I'll let you know. I will tell you one thing: if you have like a TI 85 or Inspire, I never learned how to use those, so you're kind of on your own with learning those. I want you to learn how to use your calculator, so we'll probably have a calculator. We will have a calculator quiz next week, sometime, and I will let you know more about that, the format of that. So let's see here. Okay, I will give you problem sets and practice problems. The way to do well in this course is to keep up with the material and do practice problems so that you're very comfortable doing it. If you need more practice problems, let me know. I'll be happy to supply those with you. That's the way you discover if you really understand the material and you get really comfortable with it. So this course is cumulative. It can't be anything else. So the farther you get behind, the harder it is to keep up. So I really encourage you to stay on top of this course because once you get behind, it really is tough to catch up. So in this course, we're going to have exams, 3 midterm exams, and a final. And then we're going to have some quizzes, like the calculator quiz, a descriptive statistics project where you're going to use descriptive statistics. That'll be a group project, and then a pseudolab project, which is where you're going to propose a pseudo experiment for me to evaluate. I'll talk more about those later on down the line. But basically, what I'm trying to do here is to find different ways of assessing what you can do other than just the high stakes exams. I want to give you a chance to show your learning in ways other than just simply a math exam. Let's talk about the exams themselves. 3 midterms worth 15% each, and the final worth 25%. The final worth 25% is a minimum. Okay. First of all exams are open note, open book. All quizzes are open note, open book. Also, the thing to do is just know where the material is you need and be comfortable with it. So you have access to your notes and have access to your textbook. But if you don't have a really good grasp material, you're not going to be able to finish these exams. So they are pretty challenging exams. You really have to prepare for them. So really be very comfortable with the material ahead of time. Now, as I say, the final is worth a minimum of 25%. If you do better on the final exam than the average of all of your midterm exams and your final exam, then your final exam will count up to 70% of your grade. In other words, you can fail all the midterms, you make an A on the final exam, and you'll have a 70% A for your grade. So you are never out of it in this course. I know some people learn math where they kind of have to go through the exam first, and then they kind of understand it better. So I'm giving you every chance to learn this material. I don't care when you learn it, as long as you learn it by the final exam, and I will help you with this. So, keep this in mind. Now, I don't recommend just, skipping the first 3 exams and putting all that kind of pressure on yourself on the final exam, but it happens every year. I've got, 3 or 4 students who get really, really helped by the final exam. Okay, let me see here. Now, in addition to the 3 cohorts, I've also divided you up into groups of about 6 or 7. These are your support groups here. I will assign certain kind of activities that are meant to be discussed in a group, and you'll have to post your solutions as a group. I want you to have a communal experience. It's not going to be the same as meeting in class, but at least you'll get to work with those 6 or 7 students and get to know them. I know a lot of you know each other already, and I just kind of randomly assigned the groups. If you have trouble with your group, or if it turns out you don't want to be a part of your group, let me know, or and I'll kind of work with you on that. But I want everyone to kind of take a role in their group. For every assignment, you need to pick a different person to be a leader and contribute in that group, but everyone should really contribute because it'll be worthwhile in terms of your learning. So that's what the groups are all about. Let me see here. Okay, there's a lot of boilerplate on this syllabus because of all the pandemic stuff. Basically, by now, if you're not feeling well or if you've been exposed to COVID-19, don't come to class. Let me know. You do not have to come to class. It's optional anyway, and the core stuff will be online. If you need extra help, of course, I'll figure out a way to help you out with that. Let me see here. If you have, illness in your family, heaven forbid, but if you have a friend or a family who passes away, let me know about that. Anything that might hinder your ability to do your best, please let me know about it, and I will work with you on that. So that, I think, is the syllabus. Let me know if you have any questions about that, and then we will start with the first online lecture. So I'll see you at the online lecture.